And you're part Native American. You said you're Latino and Native American. So I have to ask you, how do you feel about your girl Elizabeth Warren attacking Bernie Sanders last week and stuff? Let's get a little mainstream politics because you look like a guy who's not going to settle on city council. You might be trying to move up. So let's hit you with mainstream politics and foreign policy. What are you going to do about your girl, though, Elizabeth Warren over here?
Much respect to anyone who runs for public office because, public service is a public sacrifice or it's a personal sacrifice.
It should be.
And with her story where, her family shared that, she's Cherokee and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. And then it comes out from all these Native genealogy experts and the entire Native community that are like, no, it's not acceptable. Like, don't lie about being Native. That struck a chord with me when she went to Bernie Sanders and said, "Did you lie about me? About
call me a liar?"
Yeah, you called me a liar on national TV, and I'm like, Elizabeth, please, like you were lying about being Native for so long, and I don't know if there's where that falls on the scale, but you didn't even address that, and you never apologized. So, okay, you're gonna go after Bernie, like. What about the valid concerns that the Native community has brought to you? When are you going to address that? So I have a lot of respect for everyone that runs for office, including Elizabeth, but at the same time, like, she's not my candidate.
Yeah. She wasn't at Standing Rock, but Tulsi Gabbard was. How do you feel about Tulsi Gabbard?
Tulsi Gabbard, I have always seen her as like positioning herself as that foreign policy expert in the debate narratives, and I respect her for that. There's been some issues, but she wasn't even the only one at Standing Rock. And, I'm glad that there's more women of color on that debate stage. But Jill Stein was also at Standing Rock. Yeah. And I think Bernie was there, too.
He didn't go to Standing Rock, per se, but he was always watching the situation. He was advocating.
Yeah.
He had a lot of rallies with Native Americans talking about it. His eye was there. He wasn't like Obama, we'll just see how it plays out. No.
Yeah, no. And just to close on the Elizabeth Warren thing, I mean, I think it's, the media has exacerbated the situation. They love to profit off the drama. But what is very real is that nobody wanted to talk about the Elizabeth Warren taking over, co-opting the Native American heritage because Donald Trump had called her Pocahontas. So nobody wanted to go that low. But the reality is she, as a white woman, kind of acted like a colonizer. I mean, this is coming from someone that's a Latino descent. To that, sometimes we as Latinos, I mean, I specifically have to put I'd had to put white on it because there was just white, black, Asian, right? That because it was race, not ethnicity. So the fact that Elizabeth Warren actually wrote her name as a Native American to me is a little ridiculous. And so she's never actually answered to that because we have always felt as progressives that was a low blow to take. But it isn't really. And I think, she owes everybody in the Native American community an apology.
Well, I had a nightmare about whether or not if she became the candidate from the Democratic field to go against Donald Trump in the debates.
Yeah.
I actually had a nightmare that the first thing Donald Trump would say is that Pocahontas.
He would address her like that.
Yeah, and I thought holy crap, this is a disaster. And it was just a nightmare. It was literally just a dream nightmare. And I would hope that, that's not the case if anything happens.